a Susie cake. And I have a detective hat because we're gonna be playing more Ghost Trick. We're gonna see how far we're getting into Ghost Trick today. I think we did chapter 14 yesterday. And I don't know how many more chapters there are. There's an amount. About 50%, 48.6 of players have this achievement of clearing chapter 14. I like how it goes down little by little. Like, what's the stats of achievement in the first chapter? So let's see. Chapter 5 is at 59%. And now chapter 14 is at 48.6%. So we'll see how it goes. But we are back. We are here to play more game to find out who done it. Well, we think we know who killed me, but who really killed me? The Mr. Manipulator. Why is all of this happening? How did I die 10 years ago and then come back now? So we'll get right on that game here right there, and now we will bring back the controller. The controller is back now. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Bum 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 bum. I still have to work on my mic settings a little bit, because I did not do that when I should have, but that is a thing that I will fix later. But everything should be working. Now, 10 years ago, a man named Sissel took a little girl named Lynn hostage. Pardon me, I sipped on my drink. And then was killed by a meteorite fragment. Okay. Tonight, a man named Sissel met a detective named Lynn at a junkyard on the edge of town and then was killed by a bullet. Shot through the heart. But the scene I find waiting for me on the other end of the phone line. Okay, I can fix that. That is something I can fix. The game fluctuates. Let me do this. Is this any better? Thank you, by the way. Thank you, Lixon. Hi and welcome. Hello. But on the scene I find waiting on the other end of the phone line feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory. I am very curious as to see what this is. See, the problem is at a certain point, my mic also kind of peaks a little too high, and then it just goes into garbled range, and so I'm trying to balance that out too. Well, interesting. I thought I was dead. This is, I see myself. Okay, so maybe Detective Cabanilla isn't the bad guy. Maybe actually, listen, I felt it was too hopeful that Detective Cabanilla, on my list of suspicions, I felt it was too hopeful that he was manipulated, but maybe he was. But also, how am I alive? Because I was definitely dead. A very, very dead. So, dead, sir. Dead, dead, dead. That's how dead I was. I see myself. Bum, bum, ba-da, bum. Bum, 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 ba-da, bum. Let me do this, and let me try this again. Okay, let's see how this goes. Bum, 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 bum. There you are, Commander Sith. No, his is a little deeper, see here. There you are, Commander Sith, finally. His name is Commander Sith. We got Sith Lords. Sith Commanders? Sith Lord Commanders, apparently. So we'll just see how this one goes. Sissel, where? Oh, wait, no, okay, I don't have a good voice for Sith. Wait. That was not Sith. Sure. Sissel, where have you been, my good man? We've been looking everywhere for you. Hey, I don't have a voice for Sissel because I've been using my own voice because Protag, but this is not Protag. Is this Lamp? Is this Sissel Lamp? Where is my list? Cat is Lamp and Possessor is Lamp. So is is possessor, is manipulator Sissel? Question marks? Is manipulator Sissel is Sissel Lamp. So who am I really? Because I was just told I was that dead body, but clearly I'm not the dead body because the dead body is... I am a little confused, and I am on the page of cat is lamp, lamp is manipulator, and this is manipulator, but you can't manipulate the dead, I thought. But Sissel doesn't have anything. Memories of anything, so has he been dead for 10 years and being manipulated around and his soul couldn't go anywhere because his body was being manipulated? I'm very confused. Sissel is, until Lamp is confirmed Sissel, manipulator Sissel, he will get normal Sissel voice. Had a little unfinished business to take care of. Didn't think it would take this long. What about your people? They sure went out of their way to mess me up. I say, I believe we fulfilled every one of your conditions in our little deal. What right do you have to complain about anything outside our bargain? We can talk about that when we get together. This will be our last communication by telephone. We'll arrive in 1 hour. I look forward to seeing you, Sissel. He's got old-timey gangster. She. Dawn is approaching. The darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep, but I know it's always darkest before the dawn. Yes, we're nearing the final stages of our little deal, my good man. Yes, sir. All preparations are complete, sir. And we just had a report, sir. Lights have been spotted, sir. Have they? Now, by all means, let me have a look. Tick, 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 tick. Now, see here. Listen, that's the only phrase I know that gets it correct. Yes, we're very close. We will now disconnect from the communication and have no service until we arrive, sir. Very well. Tick, tick, tick. Bash. Just slap it a few times. That'll make it work. Ah, yes, the fruit table. Okay, so... the music box may have not led to a submarine, but there is a submarine involved. So you know what? I'll take it. It's not really... So where is the music box? So, okay, once again, music box leads to submarine. Incorrect. It contains a gun. However, a submarine is involved. And you know what? That's pretty darn good. Thanks, White Collar. I appreciate that. Appreciate that one a lot. Nice try. Nice try. There we go. I just turn into Sharpay Evans sometimes, just trying to find people's voices. Nice try, Inspector Vanilla. But you can never stop me. See ya, sucker. Is he supposed to have Lamp's voice? Because he could very easily have Lamp's voice, and that would be super helpful. I think we gotta help Mr. Cabanella. So he isn't a bad guy? He was being manipulated? I would hope so. Oh, that makes my whole heart happy, because I was getting so caught up on the fact that he's probably, probably going to be a bad guy, because at least one of the good guys has to be a bad guy. But it could be the junkyard attendant if he's a Pigeon Man, the coroner's a bad guy. Also, I just realized Inspector Cabanella has the same black shirt and like red and white combo, but his scarf is red instead of his jacket, and whereas Sissel's tie is white instead of his jacket. Yeah, they got similar outfits. Something's connected. So, that submarine guy and his people have a deal going with me, do they? If that's the case, they probably aren't the ones who killed me, right? No, I do think they are the ones who killed you. They sounded like they are the ones who killed you and that was part of the deal. Anyway, there's definitely something behind the inspector's death. I think I better talk to him. Yeah, we like Inspector Cabanella. Hello, sir. Oh, God. What you wanna, what you wanna. Hey, do you think you can wake up for me? Let's bake! Oh, yes! Okay, so we gotta add some ingredients and I can help with the ingredients. So I'm going to add, Kyle, if you can hear me and are around, help with the ingredients. I'll add milk to our cake. There we go. Yes, I did the milk. Thank you. But yes, we can bake a cake. We do have to go through all the ingredients before we actually get to a cake. But if we get through all the ingredients, let me do the decorations because I technically get infinite points on my channel. And I assume that not enough points have been built up, so I can do the fancy decorations. Because I can. Okay. Add sugar. Dun 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 dun. Oh boy, still unconscious, eh? I guess he hasn't been dead for very long then. I'll just go ahead and go back to 4 minutes before his death. I'm a little nervous about what I might see there though. Well, you are going to get a phone call. You're going to see the phone call that just happened, clearly. Bum, 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 bum. But if that's where I'm going to find my answers. I can't run away from it. Rewind time. Back to the past. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Inspector, once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. Oh. I don't know if I should be doing lamp voice for this version of Sissel. And I have a feeling I should be doing lamp voice, but I'm not going to because that is not confirmed, even though I am suspicious of it. That's a good boy. Gee, a hostage is sure a handy thing. It gives me complete control over the top police inspector in the country. Yeah, because he's not gonna let Detective Jowd's daughter die. What's the matter? All those broken bones smart a bit? What's it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive? Okay, so is he just manipulating a dead body? Is that what's happening here? Why are you doing this? Now, is that any kind of question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. Revenge on all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago. A meteor did it, dude. Like, that's not anybody's fault. And also, you probably made some bad decisions. So, you know, maybe you should make better decisions. That's what I think. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I'm going to just adjust that there. And we should be good with that now. Okay. Don't be ridiculous. It was a meteorite that stole your life. Or have you forgotten that? I was right. Wrong! I was murdered by all of you. Yeah, you're definitely dead. Detective Jowd, who chased me down and forced me into a corner even though I was innocent. Lynn, that girl who was right there where I was running. Lynn? She was just an innocent little girl playing in the park. That brat hadn't been there, I never would have thought of taking a hostage. That's the most self-centered garbage I ever heard of. Yeah, dude, maybe just take responsibilities. Okay, you being innocent for something is different. But, like, they said you kind of, like, somebody confessed. I don't actually, what was said? They had brought him in and it was all but, like, wrapped up. Like, so, unless at the end we have to prove that you didn't do whatever crime you were arrested for 10 years ago. Okay, hold on, suspicion number something. Oh no, I hit the wrong screen. Goodness gracious, give me a second. Suspicion number 11. Solve Sissel's framing 10 years ago. But usually, even if you're framed like this 10 years ago, you don't go down this type of path unless you wouldn't have done something. I also need to bring back up this tab. And I can bring the rest of my stuff back up. Not that one. I don't need that one up. I just need these things. There we go. Okay, we're good. That's the most self-centered garbage I ever heard of. His voice. And finally, you, Inspector Cabanella. Me? You hadn't done what you did. I never would have pointed a gun at the kid. What did Inspector Cabanella do? You were so proud of your spotless record. My case was the one blot on it, wasn't it? Only two people know the real truth. Me and Detective Jowd. I bet tonight's execution will be quite a relief to you, won't it? One of the people who know about the stain on your record will disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. That's the kind of guy you are. I got nothing to say to you. You never listen anyway. Oh, there I go again. I'm dead. I'm dead again, guys. Dead again. Dead again. Apparently not. Never mind. I'm definitely not dead again, guys. Ye gods. Now then, Inspector, time to make a bedrock stain on your spotless white coat. This was another condition of my deal. To wipe out everybody who knew about Timsick. Okay, so he thinks he was framed. He probably wasn't framed, but his case was a stain on the record? Why was it a stain on his record? Revenge? That's what I'm up to. None of this makes any sense. I mean, I'm with you, Sissel we know, not Sissel we don't know. Sissel we know, and Sissel we don't know. SDK and SWK and SWDK. Hey, man. Mind telling me what's going on? Inspector Cabanella! He's awake! My head is spinning, baby. Am I to understand that Cabanella character who just got shot is me? Oh! We are gonna battle ourselves! It is Lamp! It is Lamp, and we're gonna battle ourselves in a duel of the ghost tricks! Okay, I'm not gonna get a copyright stroke by Star Wars. I don't think Disney would like me to use Duel of the Fates for that. I need a modified version of Duel of the Fates that's just Duel of the Ghost Tricks, and it's just literally like, hey, here's some weirdness. So we will see. Okay, I need to fix this again. Why is things not working today? Why do things not like to work? I don't want it there. I need it. Let's try this. Ba, 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 bum, bum, bum. That's right. And you're supposed to be the scoundrel there who just shot me? Technically, yes. But you couldn't be, couldn't you? Huh? After all, the guy in the red suit just walked out the door, right? So, who are you? I guess I just have to face it. I'm not that Sissel guy. I'm, somebody who's searching for myself. Are we the cat? Are we the cat? Can we be the kitty cat? No, but that means the kitty cat died. No. That's so sad. Okay, so maybe cat isn't lamp, but cat is the Sissel. Hold on. Hold on. Cat is the Sissel we knew. I have to write this down. Is Sissel lamp? Is cat the Sissel we know? And not the and lamp the Sissel we don't. There was just weird manipulator shenanigans along the way. Shenanigans along the way. But how is he still alive? A ghosty tricky after like 10 years. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Okay, this needs to go away. That's why I'm here to save you. At the very least, you have information about that guy in red. Information I need. So you came on a rescue mission now, did you? Nothing like the sound of that, baby. Because there's a very important life here somewhere. A life valuable to that lit nation. Okay, so do your thing. Bye-bye. But you wanna, but you wanna. Trick time! So we're gonna listen to this. So are you a manipulator too? I have ghost tricks, powers of the dead, yeah, but I can't control living creatures. Anywho, I think you better be very careful. That guy in red is a manipulator. Naturally, he knows about powers like yours. He realizes you're here. Things might get a little sticky. You're right, I better be careful. Let me just... okay, we read this dialogue already, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it right now. So what can I do? There's that something emanating from his body. Is it the sign of how... But Lamp had that! Lamp had that. What's going on? I've never seen the ghost world like this. So you're here, are you? He sensed my presence. That's clever. I like that. I like that game. That's very clever. I like it. I noticed you. You think you can stop me, do you? I don't know why you're wearing my face, but you might as well give up now. I control everything. Everything, including the life of this police inspector in white. Can I do anything here? Wait, don't shoot! Nope. Okay. Yes, we've got right, one. This other me knows the powers of the dead well. Who wouldn't notice what you just did? You were practically shouting, "Look at me, baby!" It's taking me hard to save you under these circumstances. I guess I can't use my powers right in front of like that. I guess I better rewind the clock and see where I can pick up. Yeah, I mean, I didn't get very far. So, I think we have time to figure things out. Is it a new bubble? No. Top of this bookshelf is lined with books. This one top is balanced so precariously, it's a wonder it doesn't fall off. How did the old pigeon guy even reach up here? And I wonder if he makes his pigeon fetch it for him. Okay, so we already listened to the convo. I can't get down. I'm assuming I have to... no, it's just gonna proceed. Okay, good. I don't have to do anything to make it proceed at times. I think we already heard this convo, but I want to wonder... Maybe I should not be in the kettle. Maybe I should be over... Actually, no, the kettle will hit up the floor. That's good. Look at this place. That is a suspicious looking radio. What in the world's happened here? Think I'm starting to remember. Huh? Something bad happened here. And now, there's another death lying hidden here. What? Another death? Didn't I tell you from the start? Didn't I say there was a very important life, valuable to the nation here? I thought you were talking about you. I'm just a crazy character in a white coat, baby. Oh, I do love Inspector Cabanel, and I'm so glad he's probably not a bad guy still. Listen, I still only have a little bit of hope. A little bit of hope for that. Oh, and Pigeon Man is good. Oh, but Pigeon Man is dead! Oh, I'm sad. Poor Pigeon Man. Poor Pigeon Man. Hey, come to think of it, where is that old pigeon guy? Trick time! Well, I think we're, going down to... Can I get there? Yes. Okay, my memory... Yeah, I need to get to him. I need to get to him because I gotta rewind his time so we could go 4 minutes before his death, which will save the inspector. Excuse me? Are you awake? Of course! I never sleep during work hours. Professor, do you recognize me? There's only one crazy character in a white coat that I know of. He hasn't lost his memory. I'm not the type who likes losing things, but never mind that. Cabanilla, this is quite a surprising guest you've brought with you, pretending like he didn't just blow up the place. Are you talking about me? Oh, this is a different guy. I'm his guest, actually. He said he came to rescue us. Unlike you, my sharp friend, he still hasn't gotten his memory back. Ha! Pitiful! Ooh, we did flower. Let's see what's left. What's left? I can add some eggies. Eggies. Bum-ba-da-bum. Bum-ba-da-bum. Ouch, that hurts. Anyways, now we'll be going back to 4 minutes before your death in order to change your fate, that is. But aren't we already in the past, man? Yeah, let me tell you, the timeline doesn't quite make sense with some of the kidnapping stuff, okay? We went back in time before the kidnapping at the time frame after the kidnapping, but it was definitely long past 4 minutes. So you know what? Whatever. I've given up on the timeline making sense. So who knows? But we can go back even further. I've done it before. I still don't see a path to saving Inspector Cabanilla, but if we go back further, maybe I'll find a lead. Back we go! Don't mind me, I turned into a PowerPoint when we go through loading screens. Main building, basement. How many times do I have to tell you, Professor? This place is oh, that's me. Dangerous. Don't be daft. I can't leave now. He's completely dead, but just as I thought, I'm getting a reading. Will you? This is the source of his powers. If I remove it... He's not dead. He's just not there. The true form of the manipulator isn't something you can detect. It's a spirit. Ha! Ridiculous. So you figured it all out, huh? I still don't know how a dead guy is living. Again, but he definitely can't feel things. So they're like kind of like the pirates from the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie, from what I can tell. You're a clever man, Inspector Okay, he's gotta be Lamp, right? He's gotta be Lamp. To solve the idea of me, is it so he can save himself 10 years ago? Are we gonna go back in time? To 10 years ago? To 10 years in the past and stop the meteorite from falling? How are we gonna stop a meteorite? Okay, suspicion number, whatever suspicion of the day. Sissel's framing 10 years ago. Stop the meteorite? Question marks? Listen, I gotta write down all my suspicions so I don't lose track of them. You're clever. I want to give him Lamp's voice so bad, but he's getting like a hybrid of Sissel and Lamp's voice just because it's unconfirmed. We're unconfirmed here. You're a clever man, Inspector Cabanella. So it's really true. Yo. I wasted a lot of time tonight because of you, Inspector. But it's all just like you said. I died 10 years ago. This body is just a vessel, a shell. I control everything. The shell, people. Just like I controlled the Justice Minister. And Lynn. And that little Cupid 10 years ago. So it's true. You were manipulating my baby that time. Yeah, I figured that one out immediately because I don't think Lynn's... Of all the people here, Lynn is not the type of person to shoot someone. You made her shoot your shell. So if this is a shell, and I'm not the real Sissel, and I'm just some casualty, I think I'm the cat. A new plan, I'm the cat. We have been playing at the black cat the whole time. I'm gonna name the cat Midge after our black cat. I'm the cat. That's what it is. Huh. We're the cat. Where did Sissel is Sissel Lamp is cat, the Sissel we know, and Lamp the vet Sissel we don't, just weird manipulator shenanigans along the way. Yep, that's Sissel we don't know is Sissel the Lamp. To create conclusive evidence, you know, on that security tape, now she's a murderer too, just like she'll suffer just like Joe did. But why would he given us instructions on how to solve this case? Why? Unless he wants us to go back in time and change the meteorite. But we can only go back 4 minutes. And it was my corpse. And I came out of that corpse. But what if there was a corpse underneath? What if the cat's corpse was underneath? I'm very confused. Can we at least save the cat? Okay, now I'm determined the cat is me, and I want to save the cat too. Now then, Professor, I'm afraid it's time for you to die. He hasn't gotten full game show voice because it's unconfirmed. I don't have any grudge against you. I'm even grateful to you. Oh yeah? So why don't you let me live then? Oh, that can't give him too close to she-hear voice. I'll be leaving this country forever tonight, but before I do, I need to erase all evidence that these powers of mine exist. Along with the contraption in this room. Yeah, they were trying to figure it out. This time, the thing will work the way it was meant to, and it'll all be over. Cupid won't turn this time. He'll shoot his little arrow this way, right into the dynamite. Professor, look out! Oh, that's why you're so haggard looking. Oh no. Oh no. We're not looking good, folks. Dynamite, eh? Well, the devil did he put that there. He planned it all out tonight. Having my baby shoot him, having his corpse disappear. His corpse disappeared? I knew the coroner was a bad guy! The medical examiner, remember him? He was a complete and utter imposter. Yeah, he's one of the bad guys. He said he was going to take the corpse back to the lab, but he'd already made a deal with the manipulator to meet him and give him back the body back. But I wasn't going to let that happen, baby. You saw through their plan, eh? I noticed right away the medical examiner didn't know the first thing about examining a body. I knew it was fake, so I tracked him down and bought him off. Bought him off? I had him smuggle the corpse to this room. I thought we could find the source of his powers. course, never in my wildest dreams did I think his abilities were powers of the dead. Anyways, there isn't much time. He's leaving the country before dawn. And I'm gonna follow him, of course, after I save you two. But something has been nagging at the back of my mind. I remember what Ray told me tonight. He said that spirits cease to exist when the day break, but if that's true, how could spirits of 10 years ago still be here? Because Ray is the manipulator, and he lied to you to, guess what? Manipulate you. Bum bum bum. No time for thinking now, baby. Action is the name of the game. Work your magic and take us back even further into the past. Back to the past so we can save the future. We give love a good name. Alright, man, jump it there and stop that explosion, would you? Easy enough for you to say. Foolish of you to say too. If you stop the explosion, he'll just do me in some other way. Fair enough, then jump in there and take care of that man in red, would you? I repeat, easy enough for you to say. And most likely impossible to boot. That huge explosion didn't even make him bat an eye. Well, what do you propose then, Prof? Pray tell. Your best bet is to save me during the explosion without him noticing. Easy enough for you to say. Sheesh, what's with all these people? Anywho, jump in there and do something. What if we just wait in and open the door? Hold on. What's down here? Tire, mice. Yeah, what if we just waited and opened the door? I don't need to hear the dialogue again. There's not much I can do. What in the world is this thing? This device has the meteorite data entered into it. If it detects Timsic radiation, it responds. Got that, kid? Isn't it a lovely thing? I guess sometimes it's important not to think too much about things too much. Ha! What a sorry pair. Interesting. Yeah, I think we just open this door and see how it goes. Yes. Go faster. Go faster. Time is passing. I know time is passing. I want time to pass this time. Sorry. I was drinking my, not water. My sugar water, because I am a hummingbird. A hummingbird outfit. Oh, that would be so pretty. Dun, 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 dun. Now then, Professor, so when's the last possible moment? We've heard this all before. Along with the contraption. Spinny, spinny. Sissel? Hey, I know that voice. Help me. Where are you? Find me. Before I'm carried away. Huh? What's with the frail sounding call for help? He's here somewhere. A friend of yours? Yep, a little guy that looks a little fragile but has a strength that surprised you. Well, he's asking for you to find him. Before he's carried away, no less. But I'm almost out of time. Should I look for him? It's no use, I can't open it. Could the fact that the professor is standing on it have anything to do with it? I may look small, but I'm pretty heavy set. He sounds so proud of that fact, too. This door. Such a pity. Too bad it doesn't open downward. Sometimes life can be so hard. Wouldn't you agree, Professor? Yeah, that's why we're both dead! A door that opens downward, eh? Where is he? I can't go... Oh, I know. Okay, yes, I know. I know. Thank you. to go find my friend. How do I get there? I can help the contraption, but that won't really solve anything. Give away, so I have to rescue with that. Is that even possible? That's what he has to... Where is our friend? Where is our... How do we get to our friend? How? How? Unfortunately, I don't have a good answer right now. Sissel! There he is again. Farewell. Oh no! Sounds like a little pal was carried away. Where was he? Maybe you should have tried to find him somewhere. Maybe you should have looked around. You know, from corner to corner, baby. Maybe. Now what? Maybe I should start over? Yeah, we're starting over. Because clearly I needed to go find my friend. Because I can't save anybody, apparently. Trick time. Is it in the trash can? I know they're making it very obvious from corner to corner. And I saw this earlier, so I'm assuming I'm just gonna keep focused here. Is it missile? I'm a little bit about... I know, sorry, I'd stopped talking because I was just trying to pay attention. Yes, okay. As you perhaps are, time's running out, baby. Yeah, no perhaps about it, but you know, there aren't a lot of whole things I can use my ghost tricks on. Unless I find another pass, I'm sort of out of deadlock here. Sissel! Hey, I know that voice. Okay, help me. Where are you? Find me before I'm carried away. What's a... Okay. Yep, a little guy... Okay. Yes. Oh! He's a leaf! On the wind! Watch him soar! Sissel! Here I am! Oh hey, it's Missile! What are you doing there? Do you really have to ask? Seriously? Are you going there? No, that's okay, never mind. Anyways, I need your powers! Will you help me out? Of course! Here, let me come join you! Bum 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 bum. Okay, here I am, Sissel! Now maybe things will flow in a new direction, even though the flow of this sewer is a little bit stinky. Fate changed. Trick time. Okay, we need to be in trick zone. Trick. We're in trick time. Okay, so what can you reach? There's a box here. What does the toy cake look like? Lamp? Telephone? Ball? Ball? Can we flip ball with thing? I need to get the trash can lid closer, that's it. Because the trash can lid is the same shape as the door, but how do I... These squeaky guys are making a fuss about something. Sissel! My animal needs to start starting service. If you mean you want to chase them, I think you have to be alive to do that. There must be some kind of rat feast in that trash can. Those things usually make a bigger commotion than that. A bigger commotion, eh? Well, let's start with this. And then give me that trash can lid. What do they find? There we go. There's all the little guys. There they all are! Haha. Now that's what I call some proper commotion. They're making that trash can dance. Truth be told, I feel a little bit bad dancing now myself. It's getting harder and harder to hold my wild instincts back. What a dangerous bunch. Nope. Oh, I know. I need to flip this trash can lid, right? Because the trash can lid is what it is, but I can't manipulate this. Where's Sissel really quick? And there's nothing. Can Sissel get flipped? Can something be flipped around to get Sissel somewhere? Nope, nope. I can't be in time for Death Zone. What's this? Measuring device. Okay, nothing. What about Cake? Can Cake switch with anything? No. Oops. Nope, nope. Back. Back, 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 back. That's incorrect. Ball? Can we switch ball? Can we switch lamp? I really wonder... I'm so confused. Oh, yes. Okay, thank you, bot. This trash can lid just can't reach where I need it to reach. Nope, cancel. Where is Sissel at? And he's indoors, that's why. No, okay. Tire. But I can't get ball to switch with tire because ball is too far away. Can I manipulate? Oh, how far can Sissel go, actually? Let's get him here. Sissel! I've seen this shape somewhere before! Oh, the game was about to tell me what to do, even though I figured it out. You have? Ever since I got these powers, I've been really aware of shapes. The same shape, huh? Where did you see it? I said I've been aware of shapes, not locations. I love this dog. He's so cute. Oh, Missile is the best. I am absolutely getting Pokemon waves, and I'm getting a Pom Bomb. The first time I won't get a water or grass type. I'm getting the fire type Pom Bomb, and I'm naming it Missile for my Pomeranian named Missile. That's what I've determined. Okay, that's too bad. Now that you mention it, I see it too. I'm trying not to give him the bad guy voice. Huh? This could be the breakthrough we've been waiting for. The lid of a trash can? Yeah, it's up here. I don't know how to get Sissel somewhere else. Because he can't reach anything else. That's the problem. And like, he literally cannot reach anything else. And I can't figure out how to get this trash can lid moved. Like, I need this door to be over here. I need this to be here. Let it closer. Let me move this. I need this tire to... Oh, okay, talk. Can I do that? Do you remember how to use my... Yes, you can swap things. Will the bees look like that? What's the difference? As I was being carried away by the wind and falling into the river, I realized something. If you look at a thing from different angles, it looks different. You know, that's a pretty good point for a little doggy who came in with the sewage. Oh, goodness gracious. Sissel, I can't get you anywhere else. That's really the problem here, is I can't get you anywhere else. And I really need this manipulated, and you can't reach this. And I keep hitting the wrong button. It's no use, I can't. Okay, yes. Okay. Listen, we're probably gonna have to... A door that up... Yes, okay. Like, I can't do it. I can't do it in time. Because the problem is, there's a lot of seconds in that 0 seconds. I know what to do. I just can't get the thing where it needs to be. So I've got to manipulate something. So I have to, without the other me noticing, in the moment of truth is just as they explode. We can do it, Cecil. I know we can. I know it's the little doggy's powers. We're going to go back to after fate change, but we are going to go on a quick break. And that should be fairly quick. So just give me, we're going to go pause. Because I forgot the time will tick down. We're going to go on a quick break, and then we will be right back after these clips. Be back soon. Now that you're back, I can scratch that worry off my ever-growing list. I can relate to an ever-growing list. Thank you very much. I relate. Although I'll never forgive that evil creature who took you. He's staying on my resentment list. Man, you like to hold grudges, and you know what? I respect it. Well, that's not good. I don't think the corruption growing is a good thing for our health. Nope! Nope! Very much not a good thing. Salt. Let's do this. It's just gonna be a baked potato. If you just do salt and potato. I forgot you could just jump up and then walk under. Do. Like, this isn't dangerous at all. Whoa. Look at, and it jumps with me. I've got a giant boulder hat. Boulder hat. Okay, I'm good. How do I, oh, I need the sword. Ah! Well, I got rid of it. Game. I did get rid of it. I may have gotten rid of it in probably the worst way possible, but I did get rid of it. Is this where we're supposed to be playing, tennis? Well. Nope, that was not, oh god, what is sword? Swing sword is Y. Okay, well that didn't work. I did. Guys, I did. The quickest game over. I got a fairy bottle. Fairies love these sturdy bottles and will jump right inside. I don't think the fairies like to be imprisoned, if I have to be honest here. Listen, this is somewhat functional. I say. There we go. Thank you, Monday. Reading things helps sometimes. You know what's funny? I was the kid that used to go through and actually read all the, like, instruction manuals from things. Clearly, I don't do that anymore. We'll just do 2 milk. And a partridge in a pear tree. New enemy. There. I have to learn it. We learned desert fish. You're a cat. You learned the sand piranha echo. Listen, desert fish was pretty darn close to sand piranha, if I do say so myself. You could just go over walls. Walls don't exist when you have triangles, because that's literally what they are. Try gives us triangles to turn into things. That's why they're triangles. It's very funny. Triangles. The angles where you try. And that's why they're called triangles. Like, there's a part of me that just wants to clean up all the map and then go from there. But I understand that that will take forever, so I should probably be a little bit more directed and not play it like I play Breath of the Wilds. Is that going to change what I'm actually going to do? Probably not. But I can, you know, at least say I'm attempting by saying it out loud. And I'm just trying to go south as possible, I think, is what I'm doing. Because I just skipped this, and then I could go around here. Because clearly, who needs to go in order when you can explore? Because I'm Dora, 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 the explorer. I love her little wand she has. It's very cute, and I want it. I want it. Ha, ha, ha. I make fun jokes. Get him. I like how Zelda just, the entirety of this combat is Zelda points at a thing and says, get him. It's these tiles that I need to learn! The flying floors! Goodness gracious me. Oh my, oh me, oh my. Ay, ay, ay. Don't mind the fact that I clicked the wrong button at first. I'm very good at clicking the wrong button, but not the right button. Okay, resume. What does this look like? It looks like a circuit. Can I switch this? Can I switch? Hold on. Can I switch the measuring device or something? Oh, goodness gracious. I have to go this way. Swap those. Yes, 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 yes. And then all the micey come, and then they get to do things. Now that's what I call some proper commotion. They're making that trash can dance. Truth be told, I feel a bit like dancing now myself. It's getting harder and harder to hold back my wild instincts back. What a dangerous bunch. Honestly, yeah, I'm with you. What? Can the trash can swap with anything? No. However, can the measuring device turn? Does it ever look like the tire? I'm trying to figure out a way that we can, like, get this flipped, but I need this to roll over here. Nope, 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 nope. What looks like the measuring device? What can I get to? That gets me to nothing. The toolbox gets me to nothing. Nope, nope. We don't want to talk. We already know. I need to switch this lid with this, but it's out of the range, and I'm running out of things to get them in range. And I'm running out of things to flip-flop. What if I flip-flop this with this again? Oh, because it got knocked over because of all the rats. Does this look like anything? I'm missing something very obvious and I don't know what it is. No. Maybe I need to be in this. Maybe that's the problem. I need to reach this, and it's not close enough. Like, it needs to be, I need to be in here. Sizzle! Yes, 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 yes. I've seen the shape you have. The same shape. Where did you see it? I said I've been aware of shapes now. That's too bad. Now that you mention it, I see it too. This could be the breakthrough we've been waiting for. The lid of a trash can? Yeah, I need it to be over here. Oh, I know. I know what it is. Okay, I got it. I got it. You have to flop it with the tire and then flop it with the other thing. I get it. It's at different times. Yes, okay, okay, we got a trick. Sissel can't still get anything if he's in here, so Sissel can stay there for a very long time. The tire. I need to get away to this, to where I flip-flop this. And then we watch the rats be rats. And as soon as I can, I need to be in that trash can lid. No, okay, yes, 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 yes. I understand. Come on, come on, come on. Because the trash can lid rolls like the tire. Okay, and then we flippy flop it with the tire. Come Come on. Flip flop that, and then that becomes this. It's not quite right yet. There it is. And then we flippy flop that. Look out! That's why there's so much time. Oh, the poor birdie! The poor birdie. I hope the birdie's... Oh yeah, the birdie is okay. Sorry, little pigeon. As for you, Inspector... I have a little job for you. I can't move. I think I have 4 or 5 broken bones. I don't mind. It won't prevent me from manipulating you. Might make it hurt a little bit when I move you, though. Quite a bit, actually. Damn you. That's why he's barely surviving. I like how the bird figured it out. Maybe also, he was facing away, so that's good at least. I can't believe it. You lot actually pulled it off. Sorry, Inspector Cabanela. I couldn't do anything to help you. And there I am, a poor broken heap of arms and legs. But don't matter, I enjoyed the show. The magic disappearing deck, that is, nothing like a baby. Yeah, except, unlike a normal magic trick, I'm the one that managed to vanish without a trace here. Updated the phone book. Fate averted. But now we have a doggy by our side. What's the matter? You look like you'd rather be dead, not that you aren't. I was just remembering the fact that right about now, the real me is giving the poor Justice Minister a real fright. Oh, that phone call? Yeah, he was pretty upset. Excuse me, mister? You really shouldn't be mean like that. And what's this lovely little creature? Oh, this little doggy is the warrior who keeps Camilla safe. Or he would be if he was actually still full of life. Camilla. Gods in heaven, what a terrible thing. That poor little girl taken hostage. It's a cruel twist of fate indeed. Wait just a minute. Miss Camilla is a hostage? Yes, we're sorry, little warder. Miss Camilla? A hostage? What's a hostage? Anyway, Inspector Cabanela, it's time to save your life now. But you couldn't get it very far when you tried before, am I right? But this time it's different, right, Sissel? That's right. With us working together, it's a whole different situation. We'll save the inspector and wine, and then we'll go rescue Camilla. Okay? Okay, let's hurry up and get through this. Gee, kids, you're making me feel like an afterthought. He's just turned kind of southern like this, but it kind of works. Alright, let's get started. Inspector Cabanela is upstairs, so our first step is to get up there. Sissel, I'll go up first and wait for you. Bye. Okay, what is his voice? Okay, lovey-dove. We need your help. Carry this measuring device upstairs. It has Mr. Ghost in it, so don't drop it. Ah. Thank you, Birdie. Lovey-dove, as they call you. Trick time. There you are, Sissel! Sorry for the wait, Missile. 4 minutes from now, the inspector will be killed by a gun. You just jump in there and stop him from firing, would you? There you go again with that stuff. Besides, it doesn't make any sense. If you stop him from firing, he'll just kill you some other way. Wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Yep, same situation as mine. You best bet this time around, it's to allow him to shoot and then save Cabanela without him noticing. Oh, it's even worse than last time. Anywho, jump in there and do something. Okay, I'm ready to jump in, Sissel. Don't forget, whenever you want to use my powers, just tap the. Okay, so what can we flippy floppy? A knit hat, a book and a lamp, photos, Microscope. The helmet and the knit hat can't be flipped. So far, I'm not seeing anything that can, like, match. So I'm just gonna put them in this book for now. And then I'm gonna go to Sissel. Sissel cannot go anywhere. Actually, Missile, quickly, can you reach anything stuff? Down here? No. Okay, so we don't need to be there. Okay, we're gonna just take a look around. So the knit hat can be flip-flopped if we were to get closer. No, this is on the ground. Nope, nope, nope. Honestly, that's good. That's so Sissel can get to somewhere. If I flip you the lamp, will it look like something? I can't do it right now. What do we have to say? Oh! Did you see that? That bad, Sissel, turn around! Do you have to call him that? But yeah, maybe this is our chance to try some ghost tricks. This is the only time it takes it off of me, too. If you have something to do, do it now. Time to take the first steps toward saving the inspector. Okay, so... I missed it if that did anything. That didn't do anything. Nope, 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 nope. Oh god. Maybe that's not great. Well, what would that do? Missile, would you have been able to switch with anything when I did that? Let's just put myself on the phone, because I don't think we're gonna be doing anything with that. Like, I don't see anything that I could really swap. Okay. The whole stain on your coat thing. Okay, okay. Can I... That's the phone. Hold on. Nope, 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 back. Move. Yikes, I'm a little scary now. Why didn't he die? Because he's already dead. He died 10 years ago. I knew full well that he wouldn't die if I shot him. Then why did he go through the trouble of shooting him all at all? Time's almost up. That's enough chip chat. Now the situation has changed slightly. These last split seconds are our chance. Yeah, I could get the beanie on this. It looks like a book. Okay, I don't know what the book... Oh, I see. Oh, I see what happened there. Okay, I need to flip the book. I need to then quickly... Okay. We do have to... I see what happened there. I'm allowed to flip-flop the hat midway through, but I don't know exactly what that will do. That's okay. Maybe I should read this. No, is this the same dialogue as last time? Oops. Oopsies. Yeah, whoops. I forgot about that one. My bad. My bad. I forgot I needed to move quickly there. Just a little bit. The poor birdie. Yes. We've... okay, so I need to be able to move the cart. So we're gonna get everybody in position. You need to be in this book. You cannot do anything until we get this cart moved. I will be here until we just let things run for a bit. I don't know if I should have the lamp facing the other way or not, but we're gonna just leave everything be for now. Oh, honestly, it might be good to have the lamp facing the other way because that will set me up. So I can get to places. But I can be here for now. Because I want to get into this. Because we're going to shoot him and then we go spinny spin. I wonder... Yes. Okay, and then he comes back. And gets up off that thing. And trick time. Thank you, game. Move. I know, hold on. I'm setup man. Trying to go as fast as I set up can. Okay, so. I'm just gonna be here. I don't know if I want to be in the phone again. Because I think I have to do a series of very quick swaps. So that... Nope, hold on. No. Hold the phone. Yep. I want this to be here. Go here. Go here, go to the knit hat. I can't swap him again. I was trying to swap him when I fell, but I don't know if that's it. What's going on? I've never seen the ghost world like this. Yes. And then he looks it up. Yes. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm missing something. Because I thought I'd be able to trick when the hat fell, because it does, like, the thingy. I just have to be sure I don't miss my chance. Yes, I understand. Okay, so we're here. Yes. Thank you. Oh, the bullet. What will look like a bullet? Okay, maybe it is the book. We swapped the knit hat with the bullet. But we do need to get the knit hat closer to the floor. Okay, so that's fine. We just gotta let time pass. I don't know where the lamp should go. But we're gonna switch the lamp around when we have a chance, because I feel like we do need that connector. He points. We turn, and then we flip this. And then we just go here. Yep, because then he shoots. And then he scores. Except he doesn't die. And we just get to ride this over and get things flip-flopped. Because apparently... Okay, so that's a thingy there. The music is so good. I love the music in this game. It just makes me so happy. Okay, we know this part. I know this part like the back of my hand. Boop it up. We jiggle this down. And then we move this back. I have to be in different areas to do things. And then that makes it look like... We'll put you here. Let's see. This one? Yeah. Oh, you know what? We can, let's finish off our cake. Because I can finish off our cake myself. Hold on. And there we go. And then we're gonna do... these ones this time. Watch out! There we go. We're gonna finish off our cake right there because we can. Oh, this is so cute. I love it. I love it so much. We've got a cake. The cake is sitting here. It's so cute. Okay, so now that we're here, sorry, we gotta flip-flop our knit hat. I do think we need to swap it. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Oh, but now it's facing the other direction. Okay. Nope, nope. That's not what I want. I need him back in here. I assume that this is the shape of the bullet now. To wipe, okay, yes. The last split second, right? Leave it to me. I'm pressing Q as fast as I possibly can. Would you look at that? The bullet is hanging in midair between the gun and the inspector's forehead. Now's our chance! I'm hearing the bullet right now! Let's swap this little thing with something else! What? It's our only hope. Thanks, everyone. There's gotta be something here with the same shape and direction as the bullet. See, that's why you had... Oh, God. Knit, nope. Knit hat. I know, I'm trying to get it there. Up. What does this bullet look like? Oh, the hard hat? Okay. Don't think that's it. Guys, I don't think that was it. That didn't go well. Not nice, kids. Not nice at all. You put a dent in my lovely mask. Guess we better look for something. Okay. Are you kidding me? That's the timing of it? The answer is there is something software, but man, the timing to get it that way is rough. That is good. That is rough timing. So apparently the bullet looks like this. You're gonna stay there. We're gonna leave the lamp where it is and just keep that area clear. You are going to have to flip with the book. Like, I can't reach the helmet there, and the only way to flip with the... Because I'm trying to catch... Can I catch the helmet and the knit hat while it's falling so it hangs back up? Yeah, I'm wondering if that's what I need to do. But it seems like I can't capture it there. Yes, oh god, no, that's fine. Like, I just can't get the helmet far, like, flip-flop, because it's also not the right direction at this point. It has like a half a second here. If I can get it so it's, flip-flopped with the other thing, but... I'm just gonna have to, yes, okay, we shoot, shooty shoot, please. Because we need to get the knit hat facing the other way, but like there's only half a second when it's falling, so I think I need to get it to flip-flop with this so it's hanging in the right direction. Oh, wait. No, but it falls in front of him. I understand. Hold on. I understand. I understand. We need that hat to not be there. So that's what we need to move when we turn around. That's why... Oh, God. I need you to go back up. Okay, thank you. I have not read that dialogue, and it's okay. Yes. Thank you. Okay, that is exactly what we need to do. Okay, I was trying to change things at the wrong time, essentially. Okay, that's fine. And then when he turns around here, I can knock the hat off. That makes sense. And then he steps forward. So then the hat's already on the ground. He would, in theory, he would be smart enough to notice that the hat fell. But, you know, we're gonna worry about that. So we need the hat not on there. What was that? That's okay. We're gonna go over here. We're fine. Shooty shoot. Shooty shoot, please. Yes. And then we flip-flop, and then we flip the hat. The hat will fall onto the hook. Then the hat will be facing the right direction, and it will be the right softness. And that will be helpful. Go. Listen, I got a little bit of time, and I know what to do now. It took a little bit extra. I was just trying to do things in the slightly wrong order, which is par for the course. Okay, great. Okay, and then we do this, and then, we'll just put you there, Sissel. And Missile, we need you to flip-flop things. Thank you. So the hat then poofs. What did that do? There we go. Wow, would you look at that? Right on the hook. I love knit hats. So warm, and most of all, soft. Hey, now that I'm looking at it, that hat is the same shape as the helmet you just knocked down. Ah, I thought so. Okay, but like... Yes, this is Missile. Okay. Okay, come on. Yes, there's that. And then... Again, no, wait, our chance is coming up. The last 1 second, right? Leave it to me. I'm mashing my Q because I need to do things. Okay, and now's our chance. I bet me that let's swap this little thing with something else. What? It's our only hope. There's got to be something here with the same shape and direction. Yes, it's called this lovely knit hat. Oh. I don't think he knows noticed. Looks like you've pulled another magic disappearing act. And now let's say again, I love knit hats. So warm and most of all, soft. Did I do all right? You did a fine job, little one. Oh, not you. You saved another man's life. And I'll keep doing it too. Over and over. What I just saw in these 4 minutes and some gave me all the answers I'm looking for. All our research these past years pales in comparison, right, Professor? So you two were working together. Yeah, of course they were. Okay, so I was right. Okay, they are good guys, and they were trying to figure it out this whole time. So good. Good, because I was starting to doubt the whole good guy thing with Cabanella, and it made me sad, because I'm like, at the same time, that would be a twist. That's about the size of it, yeah. Who would believe a story about a manipulator? So we pursued it ourselves, just the two of us. I'm quite a crazy character myself, after all. Okay, let's hurry back to our time. We have to rescue Miss Camilla. You're right, Missile. And there's a certain guy I have to follow, too. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Thank you, Cookie Bot. After completing his revenge on Inspector Cabanella, the man in red left. And now a new story is about to unfold. A new present. How are you feeling, you old crazy character? Pigeon Man! I love Pigeon Man. Hey there, Prof. We're both alive, I see. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. But I don't know if I've gotten old or what. I got a few aches and pains here and there. I mean, you were blown up. Used to be a little thing like an explosion. Wouldn't bother me. Yeah, right. Like, I'm going to believe that. So what? The guy in red is gone, eh? Just in case, I posted special investigation units all around the building. Let's just pray the boys came through for us. You might not want to move. You might need an ambulance, sir. Damn it, you picked a bad time not to listen to me, body and mind. But I do want to know what this red stain on his coat is, you know. Let's see what we have to say. It looks like both of their deaths were erased. Unfortunately, in the case of the Inspector in white, I can't call it a completed success. But in any case, these two have the information I need to start calculating the manipulator. I better talk to them. Sir, I would like to speak to you. If I knew things were going to end up like this, I would have tried to die in that explosion, baby. That way I could have been dancing after a big rat by now. Huh. I might be able to erase tests, but it's true I can't do much about injuries. But really, you shouldn't talk that way. Yeah, sorry, I suppose you're right. I just hate feeling so helpless. He was right there, within my grasp. All our plans were resting on tonight, and then this had to happen. I guess he's thinking about his spotless record. It's not too late, Inspector. We still have a chance. Maybe I can catch him. Say, you're right. That's not a bad idea. I'll cooperate with you fully. Go ahead and fire away with any questions you like, Mr. Ghost. Revenge. Let's go with spotless record. I'm most curious about that one right now. This spotless record of yours. Is it really that important to you? Of course, baby. In some ways, it's more important than my life. Than your life, eh? After all, it's because of my record that I'm able to get my hands on all intel as head of the Special Investigation Unit. Uh-huh. And why do we want our hands on all intel? We're gonna go back to this today. Haha, because I can. And because of my position, I get to direct all aspects of the investigation into the manipulator case. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. What? The manipulator case? That's why you cared about your record so much? Of course. Why else, baby? I just never could believe it, man. Jowd, shooting Alma. I didn't care that he confessed. There's definitely something more to the story. Some secret, you might say. I did everything I could to try and climb the ladder, everything in my power, and then I finally found the answer. Took 5 long years, though. The manipulator, he's going to prove that Jowd is innocent. What incredible determination. That makes sense. I kind of wondered if that was the case because, yeah, the only way to actually get what you need and, like, the resources you want is to go through, like, the manipulators and stuff. So, manipulate them. We first found out about the manipulator's existence during an certain overseas communication. Overseas communication? For national security purpose, this country keeps tabs on all the communication networks. This particular communication was about making a deal with a certain foreign country. He said he wanted them to buy him and his powers. That's how we first heard about him. Of course, we didn't know what he looked like at the time. In order to prove those powers of his, he gave them... Sissel! The Sissel we know, not the Sissel we don't know, which is the manipulator. The Sissel we know. That's the reason he doesn't know about kidnappings and stuff like that, because if he was human, he would. But if he was a cat, he wouldn't! Ha! More proof for my new theory that Sissel we know is the cat, and the manipulator Sissel is not. He brought a cat to manipulate then Lynn to shoot himself, and then he manipulated the cat to knock the body down, and then somehow the kitty died. And I'm very sad about that, because that means we woke up underneath the kitty died behind the Sissel that fell. And that's how we got there. Yeah. Sissel the cat is us. He gave them 2 predictions. He foresaw 2 completely preposterous, impossible cases. The cases of a man who would sing national secrets during a live rock concert broadcast, and the case of a man who would take the chief commissioner hostage in his own office. Huh. The 2 inmates at the special prison, they were manipulated. And the only way to know state secrets is because you manipulated your way into them. And then, we kept tabs on their communications and launched an investigation. And then finally, we pinpointed where they were going to meet tonight and staked it out. That restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen. Oh wait, that was Sissel's voice. Should Sissel have cat voice and lamp... Well, and Sissel we don't know have lamp voice? Maybe. The manipulator plans on leaving the country. That would make a little bit more sense than being possessed and not knowing where to go. Yeah. On a submarine that belongs to the other country in that deal. There's a submarine, guys. Submarine. But we haven't been able to find out where it's going to surface. It's terrifying to think what would happen if his powers were to fall into their hands. Right. Highly unlikely they'd use them for peaceful purposes. And now that they have that little girl as a hostage, Camilla, we have to stop him before he leaves the country. Revenge. That guy mentioned revenge. Revenge against the people who stole his life away 10 years ago. He's a fool. He's the one who made the decision to take that little girl hostage, and he wound up dead. Exactly. He only has himself to blame. But what about when he said this? I was murdered by all of you. Detective Jowd, who forced me into a corner, Lynn, the girl who was playing the part, and finally you, Inspector Cabanela. If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at the kid. Did Cabanela let him go? Is that why? Yes, 10 years ago on that day, the Special Investigation Unit was working on a certain big case. We hauled in a young man, an important witness to our investigation. And then I did it. I made 2 very stupid mistakes. Detective, I'm telling you, I don't know anything about him. Fine, fine. You're under no obligation to talk, of course. But if you don't, the Special Investigation Unit can make the rest of your life a living hell. But I'd just been assigned to the Special Investigation Unit, you see. They didn't share much info on big cases with a newbie like me, and I wanted to impress him. It's only supposed to be a simple matter of taking his statement. But I was too green. I pushed him too hard, and I drove him into a corner and made him lose all hope. That was his first mistake. My first mistake. Then I made another mistake on top of that. Bachiwana. Baba Bachiwana. Cabanella, got a minute? The chief wants to see you about your report. Got it. I'll be right there. You stay right here now and be a good boy now. That's when I did it. I left it behind in the interrogation room. My gun. Oh, it was Cabanella's gun that he took. How could you? Use my gun to escape. What he said is true. If I hadn't made that mistake, never would have had a gun to point at Lynn in the first place. Cabanella's determination. There's one thing I just don't understand. If you're so determined to help Detective Jowd, why didn't you help him escape from prison? That's an easy one, baby. Escaping from prison is a crime. I wasn't about to help him commit a crime after spending 5 years trying to prove him innocent. And he himself asked to be executed, you know. As a man of the law, I had to make sure the execution was stopped legally. And that's why I brought him before the Justice Minister, too. I needed to buy as much time as I possibly could, baby. Yeah, he didn't take him to where the chair was at. Like, they were going to repair the chair and still, you know, do some things. So, it is actually really smart that he did take him where he did. So, like, he is a smart person. Good. I'm so glad because I like him and I'm glad that he's not a bad guy, okay? I'm just really happy he's not a bad guy. So that's it, eh? But there's one little unfortunate result of all this. Lynn completely misunderstood your intentions. What's a little misunderstanding? My baby will come around. Give it time. But there are more important things to do with our time tonight. I mean, he is correct on that one. Mr. Superintendent, do you mind if I talk to you for a minute? I haven't always been a junkyard superintendent, you know? I used to be part of the police. The police, huh? Not as detective, but as a medical examiner. I investigated victims' caused death. Ah, the real medical examiner here. Ha ha! 10 years ago, I was asked to autopsy a strange corpse. Hit by a meteorite fragment and died instantly. That's what the police report said. There are no signs of life. He was definitely dead. But I never filed an autopsy report. That's because the corpse suddenly vanished, leaving behind only one clue. The piece of the meteorite? An unusual corpse. I bet that's what I've been chasing all night. Could you tell me more? Yeah, sure. I have an interest in you recovering your memory and finding your true identity, too. Unusual corpse. That's the only way I could describe it. It was an unusual corpse. He's dead, all right. No question about that. But there wasn't a scratch on him. Not a scratch, but I thought he was hit by a meteorite fragment. I don't understand it any more than you do. I was completely bewildered, but when I tried to autopsy him, I was even more puzzled. I couldn't perform the autopsy. You couldn't? What do you mean? The scalpel went in, but I couldn't cut. As soon as I tried to make an incision, it would heal up in the very next instant. And that's how it went. And no scarring or blood either. I never had the chance to solve the mystery. That's because the corpse up and vanished on us. The morgue is well guarded. Nobody could have stolen that body. There is one way the corpse could have disappeared. What's that? Walking right out? Yep, just walking right out. Got up, opened the door, and walked out on its own. What? He was dead, but he wasn't dead. We saw it with our own eyes tonight. Not even that explosion could kill him. He didn't even feel it when he slammed his fist on that stove. Who left behind? The corpse left behind some data from some testing I did. I got some readings of some kind of radiation coming off the body. Radiation? I used all kinds of instruments, but I couldn't determine exactly what kind of radiation it was. Some undiscovered type from a world unknown. Wait a minute, could it be? That's right, it was coming from the meteorite fragment. Like how they just left the big hole in the park, too. Oh, big alien. I went to that park and tested the spot where the meteorite fell. And just as I expected, I detected radiation coming from that crater. It's the exact same pattern of radiation as that of the corpse. At that time, I thought he was some kind of immortal being. He would die only to come back to life. I wanted to research it all in depth, so I quit my job as a police medical examiner. But then Mr. Cabanello, the Special Investigation Unit, had you as a consultant. Several years later, I came to learn the connection between my research and the manipulator case. Thanks to the arrival of this crazy character here. Oh, stop now, Professor. Do you want to see me blush? I love my model. And I love that I can toggle. Cabanello's arrival. It was about a year ago, I'd say. That's why he has a research station at the junkyard. It allowed him to do the research kind of uninterrupted and get all the parts he probably needed ever. This man in white came dancing into my research lab. I heard there was an oddball here who's researching Timsick. Is that you, baby? I love Pigeon Man. Oh, Pigeon Man is so good. Who are you to be calling an oddball? I was investigating the manipulator case then. And I heard there was a man who quit the police force to study the meteorite. When I heard that, it sounded like a meteorite had struck me on the head. At the time, we were just starting to get leads on this manipulator. We didn't know who he was yet, but we knew he was communicating with a certain foreign country. One of those communications, we heard the manipulator say this. The source of my powers, the source of my power is not of this world. I don't know what his voice is. And that's when I put two and two together, baby. The manipulator case and Timsick were somehow connected. Which also explains how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise a little girl made for her mother. He added that gun to the contraption, most likely by controlling Camilla. And then rotated the, Cupid to go the other way. That's so sad. So that contraption in the basement there, Cupid thought to try and help Detective Jowd. That's right! Jowd and I worked together. Jowd and I worked together back when I was on the force. I used the reports of his case to try and recreate the device. Okay, I was right about that. Okay, I like second guessed myself partway through because of the whole. Didn't second guess Lynn. Wasn't sure enough about Cabanella, but good. But there's just one part of it that I couldn't reproduce no matter how hard I tried. Camilla told Jowd it did something it shouldn't have, made an impossible move. I added that part to the device I recreated. I put in a part that would allow the Cupid to rotate. Otherwise, the gun wouldn't fire. So So that must mean somebody manipulated Camilla's contraption. As a result, we proved to ourselves that the manipulator actually existed. Inspector Cabanilla! Hey, baby. Sorry about that phone call. It must have sounded like a real villain. What a cliffhanger to leave off yesterday's stream with. Great time. I hate to spoil your image of me. That cool kid inspector you always looked up to. See? Cat. Sissel we know as Cat. Is that really the image she had of him? I like how everybody's hair squares. Inspector Cabanilla, I'm sorry. I just heard you were chasing after that man all this time to try and help Detective Jowd. This manipulator is such a dangerous character. I was hoping you didn't have to be involved. So that's why you had me arrested tonight, isn't it? Like I always say, if somebody's in the way, throw him in the slammer. Yikes. Tonight, we are young, and we'll set the world on fire. We can grow brighter than the sun. How many runs can I throw in there for not enough for good reasons? A lot. I really thought we finally had him, but my body gave out on me right at the critical moment. It's like a cruel joke. Ha ha! But a joke is a joke, you might as well laugh. Jowd! Guess what, guys? We're getting the gang back together. Scooby-Doo and the ghost detective. Ha 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 ha. The minister called off the execution order. And while he was at it, he let Detective Jowd go free until tomorrow morning, too. That's a pretty extreme while he was at it. Sorry I took so long to get here. You can leave the rest to me. There you go again. There you go again. You always been like that. You make everybody else run around, and then you swoop in at the last second. Jowd! 5 years ago, you left this coat with me just before you turned yourself in. I promised to give it back to you one day. And today's the day! Yes. Oh, we're just gonna do that for a second. He still has his prison blues underneath. Also, they're not orange, they're blue. They're the prison blues. I've been waiting so long, Detective Jowd. Waiting for this day to come. Thanks for not giving up on me, Lynn. Maybe he should get out of the prison outfit, too. Okay, I'm off then. Good luck, my old friend. This present you gave me is just what I needed. Thank you. Glad you like it. Sissel, are you there? Yeah, I'm here. You and I have to go find that man. I'll need your help. Will you do this with me? Sure, but how? We don't know where the submarine is and the phone line doesn't work. They use communication cables to make their calls? We'll get you hooked up somehow. You'll see. Could you wait here until we do? Please? Okay, fine. I'm counting on you. This true self you're looking for. I bet you'll find it soon. It is a cat. Can we go explore the rest of the junkyard? I think there is a cat there. That is me. Alright, I'm leaving, Inspector Cabanilla. Yeah, he's like... It's almost done. I'm not who I thought I was. I'm actually further from knowing who I am than ever. But now I don't feel so alone. Okay, I'm still thinking. Their question is, why would Lamp wanted to figure out? Maybe Lamp is just a random piece of the what's it called? Meteorite? Nah. Is Lamp bird? No. I still think Sissel is cat. That's where I'm leaning now. I'm leaning more towards Sissel's cat. Each one of us, for his or her own reasons, is looking for the truth. Together, I think we could shed light on these mysteries and drive away the darkness, but it's almost on. See, what I like about this one is you have a bunch of generally good guys working in different directions for the same answer. And it's not until you start to kind of, like, Sissel starts to talk to them and pulls all the information together that he figures out, hey, we're all on the same side. And it's kind of like why the writing in season 1 and 2, because those are the only 2 seasons I've watched of Stranger Things, was really good, is each group had their own thing they were searching for, but they couldn't solve the overall mystery until they all brought all their information together and started piecing it together like that. It's that classic, everybody gets a little piece of the puzzle, and unless they talk to each other, nobody knows what's going on. But it's almost done. I'm actually gonna call it here. I thought I was gonna do a couple of chapters, but not tonight. This was a little bit longer than I expected, and I can't really be up later tonight. I can be up a little later tomorrow, and I can start a little earlier tomorrow. So we're gonna try and marathon the rest of this tomorrow night. It might go into Friday, so the schedule might be adjusted a little bit, depending on if we can finish it tomorrow night. But I'm gonna wrap it here. Obtain a new illustration. Obtain a new background. Obtain a new background. Obtained a new song. Obtained a new song. Obtain a new illustration. Obtain a new illustration. Yes, I would like to save. But I'm going to call it here. We're not going to continue playing for tonight, but for now, thank you so much for watching. I'm Sarah Susie Cake. I want to just call for tonight. Thank you for joining me. We're going to finish up Ghost Trick tomorrow. And maybe Friday if we don't quite finish it tomorrow. But for now, bye-bye.